What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is my thoughts on the Boogie cousin situation. I think they're going to put him up as something's wrong with him, using his outburst in basketball as an excuse. And I think at some point, but I think publicly people are going to look at his son's mother like, you ain't no good. And this proves it. The reason why I say that is because the situation looks to have revolved around a wedding. So he calls to get his son to be in the wedding. Mother says no. And this is where the blow up happens. Because I'm sure she knew of the wedding already. Because he probably let her know, look, I'm getting married in such and such months and months in advance. He probably didn't just call out the blue, hey, I'm getting married Saturday. I need my baby. Like, I don't think so. That's not how that normally works. So, what happens? No. Now, if somebody is trying to get their child to be in their wedding and the other parent says, no, I'm not going to let it happen, normally you're going to get cussed out for something like that. You're going to get threatened with something like that. Because prior to this situation, have you ever heard of his son's mother? Kid 7. So now all of a sudden, this is a dangerous situation for her. I don't think so. I mean, outside of him, it's Boogie Cousins, and he has outbursts on the basketball court. He had a reputation for that. Outside of that, the kid's 7. So the same years he was having outbursts, wasn't having outbursts with the kid. So now all of a sudden, he crazy. No, he not crazy. He was angry at somebody doing something out of pocket. And, people say you shouldn't threaten, you shouldn't say that kind of stuff. Well, and I'm a firm believer that, you might approach every conversation like it's being taped, because under these circumstances, this is how you got to think about it. People start arguments to get these type of reactions because this is the issue. What would you expect was to happen? Like, this is a setup on both ways. He asks to get the son. She says no. It's a blow up. All of a sudden, it's on TMZ. If he asks to get the son and she says no, and he said, all right, I don't care. All of a sudden, he's a deadbeat dad, and that's on TMZ too. So this is basically a setup. Because nobody really asked the question, why did you say no? See, now you want to file a report and you want to say, I need a restraining order. You didn't have a restraining order before you said no out of the blue for this son to be in his father's wedding. I'm just saying. There was no fear of bodily harm before you said no, before she said no to this wedding thing. So it just has to, be put out there that this is a setup. And of course he fell for it. Because this is his wedding. let's reverse this. You know, it's the summertime, because it's still a summertime, and say it's June, because the kid's 7. June, July, when school's not in session, and the mother was like, "Well, listen, I know you got, the baby for the summer, but I'm getting married on July the 15th. All right, I need the baby back to be back for the wedding." Okay. Now now July 8th. Look, I need the baby next week for the wedding. No, baby ain't coming to your wedding. Then you gonna hear all kinds of mother. It's gonna be a blow up. It's gonna be a real blow up. And then this is what Boogie Cousin says he's dealing with. It's on TMZ. Listen to her go off and say how much she hates him and he's no good and she wants to kill him and she wish, he would blow out every leg, limb, and die right on the spot. Listen to her. She's so angry. And then people would say, wait a minute. You didn't let a child go be with their mother on their wedding day? What kind of person are you? You deserve to be cussed out. See, we making this same, when you flip the gender of, the person with the blow up and the person with the plan, the morality of the situation, the right and wrong of the situation gets put out into the public. People start thinking about it like a wedding. Now, let's go a little bit further than that. I'm sure Boogie has a family, as in, parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, and nieces and nephews that, they and I'm sure they know his son, and I'm sure it was supposed to be a family event because it's a wedding. So not only did she say no to him having his son in his wedding, she said no to the son being around family. The same family that probably pays her bills. And then you wonder why people look at, like, so this is the woman. What happens if she's probably torpedoed her chances of ever getting married? Because who's gonna want her? She could be a beautiful woman, on the outside, but on the inside, this is garbage. And everybody knows what this is about. She probably got jealous because he's getting married. She was supposed to be the wife, but here's the thing. By these actions, you see why he didn't marry you. You're not wife material. In the words of CeeLo Green, I pity the fool that falls in love with you. You know why? She's going. Oh, yeah, because that's how she looking. I see you driving around town with the guy I love, and I'm like, forget you. I know the change in my pocket, it wasn't enough. So now, this is her way to exude a little quote-unquote power of the situation, but here's the problem. You can't, that kid's 7 now, but when that kid turns 18, 20, 25, the news article is going to be out. Oh, yeah. I wasn't in the wedding because, wait, daddy cussed you out and said he was going to kill you. Oh, my God, I hate daddy. He cussed you out and said he was going to kill you because you told him I couldn't go to the wedding? Well, I couldn't go to the wedding. I always wanted to know why, mama. Why, mama? On life, Why, mama? And what are you gonna get? I was mad. I was upset. Oh my God. But I'm a mother and I got emotional. No matter what I did, I still love you. But you put him on TMZ because you was mad. You said no to me going to the wedding because you was mad. You filed a restraining order to make it look good so you can go to court because you was mad. All because of a wedding? And what if she gets married in the next 5 years? Is the kid gonna be in the wedding? Then? Can she have him in her wedding? Like, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Catch y'all on the next one, though. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.